a season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Trophy. Bringing it out, it's Daniels. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it into the end zone. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Quarterback season. Defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
The back's got it. Green toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Dukes have 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Clark. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Receiver makes the catch.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
The Dukes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Second down, we're going to throw it. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the completion made. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. Here's a first and 10 play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And the Dukes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Touchdown, James Madison. That's how you finish a play. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Has the force still on the move. He's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And he's got it again. Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop it. Important third down play coming up. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he's
heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. They couldn't stop.
tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Back to throw. It's Clark. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone. Well, Kirk, Southern Mississippi has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the receivers got it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. We go with a direct snap. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Duke's offense back on the field now. But the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Dukes.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Daniels. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. He'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
To the air, it's Taylor. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. That's good execution of the pitch and catch to pick up the first down there. Nice conversion.
A really nice conversion here. To me, the route is what separated this play. And the fact that he's able to get to this point downfield, and by the time he turned around, that ball is on him. So nice route and nice hands there to be able to pick up the first down. How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
The Golden Eagles pick up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
On the run, it's Daniels. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Heaves the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Back to pass. It's Clark. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Dukes lining up here on 1st and 10.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. A completion makes it second down. Looking to pass. It's Clark. Screen to the wide receiver. Will actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And the Dukes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Across the 40. The 20. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return, they almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the run here, lets it go. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. This offense is still clicking. Well, no surprise from an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Clark. Great throw. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Dukes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver. And
they trap him for a sack. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking for the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Lawson. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. On a flag before the snap, looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And he'll set up to throw. Snags a quick throw. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, James Madison. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Taylor. Defense is coming after him. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. The DB's backing off from the line now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. James Madison's offense back out there now. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. The receiver grabs it. Beside them at the 23, this offense is getting close to the red zone.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They keep him off balance with a run. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Dukes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Dukes. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Daniels. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down after that short completion. Scanning the field. It's Taylor. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And the Golden Eagles looking to run some tempo here. And here's the handoff. He breaks loose at the 40. tackle, but first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Golden Eagles pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And then first down, they go right back to him. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Pressure is coming. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. They'll toss it to the back. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss to put them on top now.
Wow, that is split-second decision-making by this quarterback, and it's necessary to run the option. The quarterback saw the defender and pitched it to his back, and he took it in for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The last possession had an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Let's it fly to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Back to pass. It's Clark. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion sets up a third down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The Dukes will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Having the RPO in your arsenal, you have to have a really talented quarterback, not just physically, but more mentally, making decisions. Does a really good job of keeping his eyes on his read. Linebackers and safeties give you enough room to hand it off.
The defense finally will get him down, and that sack will end the third period. Well, Kirk, Southern Mississippi has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back. It's Clark. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And the Golden Eagles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Offense flinching before the snap. That will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the option play here. Quarterback keeps the football. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's Taylor. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it with room to run. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game. Excellent field position here for the offense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Powers through. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught in the backfield. It's Lawson. Touchdown, James Madison. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. To the air. It's Taylor. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Golden Eagles will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Their last chance here. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. With the catch, it's Daniels. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. It's a short completion to the big tight end and tackled there by the defense.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Gives it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a first and goal here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
He's hit as he throws it. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown in the play. This one could go either way. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will tie the game here in the final minute of play.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. It's Clark. Looks like he's going to run it. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Bites into the open. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. The defense gets involved in the scoring. And the sideline is going wild. What a moment. A defensive takeaway and a touchdown to take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, I just can't help but think about how much work that both these teams have put in to be in this moment. And for this defense to make that play late in a game like this could be the defining moment, not just of this game, but of the entire season.
Short kickoff, fielded just inside the 25. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pocket breaking down. Soccer with a strong tackle there. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Looking to throw. It's Clark. It's a quick grab. And the ball to the ground. Scooped up in the defense. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.